All right, good morning, everybody. It is currently 7:38 in the morning. It's a Friday, it's payday, so I'm a little happy today. But today's a day in the life of a data modeler and a software developer here in the Midwest. Good old Greenwood, Indiana, of course. Yep. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna drink some water and watch a little bit of TV and wake myself up gradually. It doesn't feel too bad this morning, so I'm gonna go on a walk, but it is still chilly nonetheless. Check the temperature, 36 degrees, but I think it's good to walk in the morning. Gives you time to reflect, lets you think about what you need to do for the day. Also wakes you up, and especially with this colder weather, it wakes you up naturally. It's really cold, but yeah, let's just continue with our walk then. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me. I am Alan. I graduated last year in May studying computer science at the University of Indianapolis. I am currently a software developer and data modeler at an engineering company here in Greenwood, Indiana, mostly doing development in a system called SAP. SAP is an ERP system, Enterprise Resource Planning system, that essentially encapsulates the entire business process. So from pre-sales, so quoting the customer, all the way till invoicing that customer. So everything in between is encapsulated into one system. And so I develop in that system, and the coding language is ABAP, ABAP. You probably never heard of it. It's really popular. SAP, I believe, touches like 70% of all global transactions or something like that. So it's a pretty neat environment to work in. The code isn't as pretty, it isn't as attractive, but job security is definitely there if you're interested. So basically, like I said, I do ABAP. I'm enhancing old reports, I'm debugging things all the time, creating new reports with an emphasis on data analysis, or enhancing processes to become more automated. In addition to that, I'm also a data modeler. So a lot of the reports that I create in SAP through ABAP, I can then convert into BAP, which is called Business Analytics Platform, which a lot of the data analysis or people that like to consume the data go to. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I have a couple ABAP enhancements I have to do today, and a little bit of data modeling. But yeah, today's it's Friday. It'll be a pretty relaxed day today. But yeah, we'll see what we'll do today. Hello, everybody. Once again, it is currently 8:49, about to get ready to go to work, and it is only a 4-minute commute to my office space. And so prior to this, I used to live with my parents' house, and it was like a 20-minute commute. Coming down to 4 minutes, it is much worth it. I highly recommend it if you are thinking about moving closer to your office space or wherever the place of work that you're commuting to. Well, it's time to go to work. Did take you guys into a conference room. I just didn't feel comfortable talking in the office, and so there's a lot of colleagues and there's people in meetings as well. So just bring you guys in here. Essentially what I'm going to be doing this morning is just taking a review at my tickets from yesterday. We have a ticketing system. We are responsible for the IT global help desk. So wrong happens within the SAP landscape, say like something dumps, user authorization. Those are the kind of the topics that I will take with me. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'll be doing now. So I'm back in the conference room again. This time I'm going to be doing an enhancement on a Argentinian report in SAP. They're wanting a specific financial database table to be reflected in the report. Easy, super easy. I just need to enhance the selection options on the output screen, and then of course just add the columns that they're wanting. Super straightforward. I'm just going to be doing that for the next maybe 40 minutes, hour, but yeah, should be pretty easy enough. Hello everybody. Just taking a break. Every hour or so I get up and I try to walk around for a little bit. It's really nice out, so I decided to take a walk in the nearby trail that we have in a nice little forest. There's a couple more tickets. There was one about authorizations that I got. That's a user claimed that they couldn't access a text editor, but they could. It was just a process error on their end. Of course, later today I'll be doing some data modeling, so I'm going to be working with our authorizations team to segment the data based off of an entity user who should be viewing all the data for their corresponding company versus a user that should just be viewing sales employee data just corresponding to their own sales user. Because really what this program is, the commission report, for instance, a US key user should be viewing all US data, a Canadian key user should be using all Canadian data, their corresponding sales reps should be viewing their own sales reps data, etc., etc. So we're working on the authorizations, but the data model has already been created. This report I created in SAP via ABAP. So essentially it's kind of like a full stack development in a way for the SAP environment. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing later today. So just to give a bit of background on this company, it's Swiss based and we have different entities around the world. We're a global company. Here in the US, the US headquarters is based in Greenwood, Indiana. We have different production companies here, each producing their own type of product. I believe we have 3 different production centers here. I work in the sales center over here. Behind me, I am part of the business applications department. So, but yeah, it's a pretty nice campus. It's pretty huge. Sometimes it's just like walking around. It's really nice. Guys, it's currently 12:03. It's lunchtime. My managers aren't here, man. I might just work from home for the rest of the day, honestly. But I am fasting today as well. I ate a whole medium pan pizza from Domino's last night. And so if I eat today, it's just going to bloat me and hurt my stomach even more. So I'm just going to fast today. But yeah, so probably just going to go walk at the park. It's really nice out today. It's 60 degrees. It's going to be even nicer. There's no clouds in the sky. Let's just enjoy the day. So I started at my current company as a junior in college. I was a intern / co-op student. So whenever while I was in school, I would be interning at this current company part-time, or actually 60% of the time. So I was doing development up until my graduation last May, where I got a full job offer as a junior software developer at the current role I'm doing, which is basically what I was doing then. I'm just doing it full-time now. And throughout the years, I gained different knowledge on other topics, such as material management, so the procurement of goods, material creation, different goods movement types, etc., etc. So I'm kind of a consultant in that. Doing user management, so we have a user management system called Civis. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, if you guys are in SAP. So we do a lot of the user creation, giving users different access through this type of system. So that's another thing that I do. And then of course, data modeling. All the data modeling I'm doing right now is virtually, so no persistency. There's nothing that's being physically stored within our BW environment. However, I'm creating virtual pointers to SAP database tables that houses data from my SAP program. So I have an SAP program that populates an SAP table, and then we have a data model that points to this SAP table. That's basically what I'm doing in terms of data modeling. Nothing too crazy yet. I'm sure that I will get more into the weeds of it once I start doing more data models. But in the meantime, that's basically kind of what I'm doing. And so do I recommend this position? Absolutely. If you're a computer scientist that doesn't really like to code and is a bit weary on the current market and the competition that's out there, ABAP is a really robust alternative. A lot of companies are utilizing SAP. A lot of companies with their SAP senior developers are currently retiring, so they need new SAP developers. It's query-based, like I said, so you write what you get, and it's pretty easy to understand, so long as you are I would say, average developer. And I'm an average developer. I'm not that great, but I understand the basic principles of development, so I recommend it a lot. Got some spicy chips. These are pretty spicy, man, not gonna lie.
Can't even get into, you can't even edit the prompts.
Oh, goody. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like that's kind of a day in the life of a software developer, data modeler. Nothing too crazy on this Friday, but if you guys have any questions about what I do or if I should do a follow-up on this, please let me know. I'm definitely curious. I'm willing to do that, but thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. Until next time.